Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. A month or two ago, I think, Rolling Stone magazine announced that they were reshuffling their 500 greatest songs list, adding some new ones, changing some things around. I think Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone had been number one on the list for years, and the new list came out, and Respect by Aretha Franklin was the new number one greatest song of all times. And there was some contemporary stuff that had gotten up in the top 10 and things like that. And I just kind of shook my head. Because, well, yes, as Americans, as humans, we love to rank things. You want to get anybody started on a roll on the internet, on social media, put up a ranking of the top 5 somethings, top 10 somethings, top 13, they don't care. People argue that till the high heavens. And I sometimes wonder that's what Rolling Stone was doing in putting that superlatives out there to go, can you tell me how much greater Respect by Aretha Franklin is than Like a Rolling Stone is by Bob Dylan, or even if those should be the number 1 and number 2 songs? Doesn't really matter. I honestly couldn't tell you what I think is the greatest song of all times. I really can't even think about it. There are too many possibilities. There are too many ideas. Don McLean, American Pie? I don't know. The Night Chicago Died by Pippa. No, I'm kidding. There are just so many strange things about that. And it just kind of, I don't say made me shake my head, but it made me shake my head. And I know why they did it, because I get the game, I get the marketing game, I get why people do what they do, what their thought process is. But in the world we live in today, our main, I don't want to say focus, we know if we want to rile people up, we say something inflammatory on Facebook, we say something inflammatory on social media, or better yet, we put it in a major publication like Rolling Stone. We put it in a major publication, or something on the internet, some big website that gets a lot of hits, because it's going to get people talking. It's going to get people all riled up, because that's the only way you get people to pay attention to what you're doing, is getting them all riled up. I don't mind that, but again, I kind of looked at the list, didn't really care about the list, because again, I'm a marketing guy. I know what the idea is. I know why people do what they do. But at the same time, I also know, having worked in radio and in the music business for so many years, you really can't put superlatives like that on there. It's hard enough picking the number 1 song each year. Sometimes there's one that stands out because some song goes to number 1 and stays on the chart and stays at number 1 for 10, 12 weeks or whatever it is, and by far and away surpasses others, and it sells more than others. It's okay. But that's popular, it's not great. And, there's something different about being the most popular songs. You could put an equation to them. But the greatest, when you throw that word great out there, it really changes everything. It changes, well, again, it's just putting it up there for argument's sake. It's putting it up there because that's what you want it to do. And it was just kind of silly to me. The sun's changing here. Let me get that shifted. Back next week to the Road Warrior. Kevin, another great road, probably the greatest Road Warrior ever next week. I'm kidding. Back next week with another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. Up on Facebook, up on YouTube. Share, comment, pass it along, see if you agree. I love that too. It's going to be another great episode next week, I promise. See you, bye.